sure is hot here. Water is hard to find in such hot deserts. That's why I always carry lots of water with me whenever I travel here. But the camel isn't carrying any bottles like me. Is it secretly storing water somewhere? Wait a minute. Do camels store water in their humps? Camels are animals that have adapted to the harsh and extreme climate of deserts. Water is scarce, so whenever they get hold of some water, they drink up. While human beings can safely drink up to 1 liter of water at once, camels can drink up to about 100 liters of water at a go. That's like drinking 400 glasses of water at once. Do you know what would happen if a human being drank 10 to 20 liters of water in a day? So, all the excess water would float around in our system. Now, plasma would have too much water, and in contrast, the blood cells would have very little. So, by a process called osmosis, the water would move from the plasma into the blood cells. And this could cause the cells to swell up and even burst. Whoa! So, how is a camel able to drink so much water? They hold the excess water in their first stomach, or rumen. The rumen then slowly lets out all the water into the blood over a couple of hours. This gives their blood some time to adjust to the quick hydration. Once the water is in the blood, the red blood cells of the camel take up the water and expand up to almost twice their original size. This is possible because of the highly elastic nature of these red blood cells. They can expand up to 240% of their original volume, whereas the red blood cells of other animals can only expand up to 150%. Thanks to the elastic and almost unbreakable nature of the RBCs of the camel, they can safely drink all this water. When camels drink all this water, they're not really overhydrating. They're just making up for all the water they have lost when they go on for days without stopping to drink. In addition to being able to drink lots of water at once, camels are also good at conserving water. They have efficient kidneys that limit water loss through urine. They don't lose moisture while breathing, and they rarely sweat. And that's the reason why they can go on for long periods of time without water. And not because they have a reserve of water in their humps. So, water is not stored in the humps at all. But if it's not water, then what's there in the camel's hump? I'll give you a clue. It's another important thing that's required to survive in a desert. Yes! That's right. It's food. Whenever camels find food in deserts, they eat and stock up all the extra food. All this extra food they consume is stored in their body as fat. And where do they store fat in their bodies? In their humps. So, it's not water that is in their hump, it's fat. Camels can store up to 36 kilograms of fat inside their humps. When camels don't get enough food, their body breaks down the stored fat to release energy. That is why you can notice that when camels fast for long periods of time, their hump goes limp and droops down. Once they manage to get some food, the hump returns to normal. This fat storage lets them go without food for weeks. to an entire month. So camels do not store water in their humps. That's okay. I didn't know that for a long time either. It's truly wonderful how the camel has adapted to the harsh weather conditions of the desert. Nature and its wonders never cease to amaze me. Hey, maybe I can learn from nature too. Look. I have a hump of my own now. See you soon. Bye.